So why don't we, I know you've mentioned that you work in Boston. I don't know if it might be appropriate time just to give a little introduction, another introduction, I suppose. You were on the show before.
Yeah, well,
to the voters.
my name's George Boag. I'm originally from Somerville. I've lived in Dracut now for 10 years. My past experience, I was board of directors of a housing nonprofit in Somerville. We worked to purchase a 500-unit apartment complex. We turned it into a tenant-owned housing. It's still tenant-owned housing 25 years later. I work at Boston University. I've worked there 23 years. I've been a union member all those years. I've been very active in the union for the last 8 years. I've sat on 2 contract bargaining committees. One thing we've recently done is we've worked on a merit pay increase issue at BU. We always had this thing, and we'd go into a contract trying to end merit pay. Well, we polled our members the last contract, and they actually liked merit pay. So we said, all right, well, the system in this place is not working. So we sat down with the university, we put a whole new system in place. This is the first year. There's a few kinks in the system we have to work out. It'll probably be a 2-3 year process. But this is something that is going to be a big issue going forward with teacher contracts and this and that. So I have a little experience with that. I've been married for 25 years. I have 2 children. One attended the Voc, one graduated Dracut High. They're both currently at UMass Lowell. Been on the Dracut Republican Town Committee for 10 years. Lifelong Republican, grew up in Somerville as a Republican, one of the few in town. So I'm very conservative, especially on fiscal issues. I think the state spends too much, taxes too much, regulates too much. So I'm in this race. I want to correct that a little bit. I also want to help build the Republican Party because I think it's, the state is worse off because it's a one-party state. So by building the Republican Party is actually helping the state. And this is the second time I ran. I ran last time against Colleen Gary, who at the time everyone thought was an unbeatable person. I didn't win. I did okay. I had to split the vote, but she got her, it was the first time she'd had an opponent in 8 years, and she got her lowest percentage of the vote.
Now, did you get a chance to debate her?
I debated her, and I debated, Matt Sheehan and I and Colleen were all in a debate at the Lowell Sun. And actually, after that debate, we went over to CAP and did an impromptu debate on the radio also.
Let me interrupt you quick, because you've got about a minute. If you want to reach out to the voters and ask for their vote, let them know the date and all that, and we'll take it from there.
Well, again, I'd like to thank you guys for having me in on such short notice. I really appreciate it. And as I say, my name is George Boag. I'm running for state representative in the Republican primary. The primary is on a Thursday this year. It's September 6th. I ask for your vote. If you have any questions about my issues, I have a website, VoteBoag, VOTEBOAG.com. I have probably 15 or 20 issues on there. If you want to go look them up, if there's an issue there I'm not addressing, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to get back to you with my position. And again, please vote for me on Thursday, September 6th.
All right, great.